Alrighty, hey guys, Martina Britt Yelverton here. How you doing on this late middle of the night type of atmosphere we got going on here? Basically wanted to pop in here and make sure I did a twofold. I'm probably going to go ahead and record for 2 days and get them both uploaded because today has been crazy busy. Totally swamped. On here tonight to talk to you guys about here we go, 30 days, 30 ways to self-improvement with myself, Martina Britt Yelverton. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, out of your busy day, just to hop on here for about 10 or 15 minutes and join me. In this journey, in this little 30-day walk that we're taking, just to make some small tweaks to our current habits to make our lives just better, just improve ourselves and make ourselves, upgrade. Just a slight tweak, a slight twist, a change, a turn, just something to make it. And they say, 21 days will break or create a habit, and we're hoping by the time we become consistent in this 30-day journey that we are beyond certain habits. We've released certain habits. We've taken on, certain habits, and we're doing so much better. So thank you again for joining me on this journey. And we're going to pop right into today. May the 18th. So, yesterday we talked about time chunking, and today we're talking about using your cell phone. This awesome and amazing tool, your cell phone, can truly save your life. And hopefully I'll be able to show you a couple apps on here and make that function and do as we hope it will, properly function and do. But let's pop right in here to, let's see if we can get it to function correctly and get us, because we're just being difficult today, on down to day 18. Day 18, use your cell phone. So use your timer on your cell phone to time your task, whether it's running errands or cleaning or making phone calls. Knowing how long you generally spend on these tasks can help you see where you could make better improvements, make changes, which can reduce the stress in your life. Because, a lot of times we run into a situation where we're not just sure, where our time would get a little bit of frustrated and just cannot figure out what went wrong. Where did the day go? Where did the time go? Why we ran out of time, why certain tasks were not completed. And in doing that, you can use your cell phone to help organize your life. You can use your cell phone to set certain timers. You can use your cell phone as a smartphone. I mean, this is a smartphone. So really we should be utilizing it so that it is smart for us. Okay, so one of the ways that you can do that is by setting a timer. If you know it's going to take you X amount of times to do a task, set the timer. And when the task is done, when the timer goes off, whether the task is done or not, actually, move on to the next thing. We talked a little bit about that yesterday and time chunking, and I'm just suggesting that today you begin to utilize your phone. We used to have the little timer where you turn the bell and it ticked around, bing, went off, you were done. Food was done, go take the cake out the oven, or however, you chose to use that. When you're out and about and you're running your errands, you can use your timer. When you can use lists that are in your phone, apps that are in your phone. I know one of the most recent apps that I set up is a way that I can text in my phone to schedule a reminder that shows up in my Google Calendar. And because sometimes you're sitting at the computer and your phone is somewhere else charging, your calendar could remind you of a task. It's a way to make your different devices speak and chit chat and talk with each other. One of the ways that I decided to utilize this awesome, situation here called a tablet, guys. The way I decided to utilize this tablet was to basically allow it to keep me from watching television. So if I'm sitting here and I'm doing a mindless task that really is not requiring a lot, but I need some background noise or something like that, I will go on there and I will watch one of my spiritual sermons, whether I'm watching T.D. Jakes, Joyce Meyer, or someone like that. I will go on there and I will watch that and allow that to kind of speak to my subconscious while I am using my conscious mind to design. Yes. So that's the way you're using another device, whether it's your cell phone or your tablet. You're using other devices to allow you, and you know how long that video is. So you're watching the time when you pick a video and you're like, I'm going to sit here and work on this particular project and allow spirit to speak to my subconscious while I'm working. And I don't have it blasting super loud where you can't hear anything like that. It's kind of speaking to some things where you kind of go, yeah, I agree with that, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You allowing that to speak to your subconscious while your conscious is doing its thing, because a lot of times your mind or your brain or your subconscious speaks to your conscious, and that is what actually completes the activity. Okay. I know there are spiritual gurus out here who can make that work the way it needs to work, or be said to you the way that it needs to be said to you. But basically what I'm saying is, a lot of activity they say, instead of just hearing it and then trying to do something, that you should write it down, because in writing you're speaking to your subconscious, and your subconscious speaks to your conscience. So that's why they say when you sleep at night, you should not sleep with the television on. You should sleep with something that's going to add value to your subconscious, so that your subconscious can speak to your conscience. Okay. So even if you're utilizing an app on your phone to, because you can set timers for things to come on and go off in your cell phone. You could have it set to come on and play, XYZ at a certain amount of time for a certain amount of time, according to an app you set. There are so many different ways that you can make this smartphone work for you smartly, and your phone should not be smarter than you. Technology. Hello. But like I said, what I also wanted to do is kind of time chunk this and actually speak on day 19, which is tomorrow, speaking about technology. And day 19 talks about, in our journal, talks about technology. Use technology, your cell phone for reminders, or your calendar. Whether you're utilizing your birthdays, use technology like Facebook. I promise you, for the life of me, this woman has been my best friend since college. We went into college together, and I promise you, I cannot remember to save my life in July when her birthday is. I now know, I believe it's like the 9th or the 10th. I'm always hitting her up the 12th or the 21st. I believe last year or the year before, when I really got active in Facebook, I actually sent her a happy birthday on her birthday. Thank you, technology. Haven't got it right again since, but So birthday reminders, appointments, or remembering to take clothes out of the dryer even, because some of us don't have the timer set for the dryer to go off, to buzz us, to remind us to take the clothes out. Yes, so set a timer. Whatever you have to do to get it done. You can set up your bills to be automatically paid. I myself, as a branding expert, have come upon a really, really neat thing that I do now. And it's almost like it's called mailbox marketing, things that are going to be delivered through the mailbox. These are sticky note tabs. And I've chosen to come away from technology with regards to paying my bills now, because there's an individual that opens that envelope. And when they open that envelope, I want them to see this. They may or may not get in contact with me. It's something I just started. I'll be sure to let you know if something actually happens with it. But, technology for its best use as possible. But back to where we were, paying your bill each month, researching ahead of time, where you'll get the best shopping deals, saving yourself money. And even when you're sitting in appointments, that is the best time to really kind of read through something, do a bit of research, get a little bit more information about how something would best, work to help you in another area. And it says here, don't be embarrassed or think about failing to remember. Really, our lives are so much more complicated than they ever have been in past times for what we are capable of handling. And so I myself truly would not be concerned with the fact that you don't remember everything. Instead, consider it not having to worry about remembering everything, because it's done to help you. Get it? So there are so many different ways that you can utilize technology. And if you have not had a chance to, research and go and look around, is basically think about your life and what you think that extra assistant like person or your clone like person would be doing to assist you, and then Google it and see whether or not there is an app for it. Makes sense, huh? So then if you could find an app for it, then I would, key it into your tablet, or put it into your smartphone, or key it into, your calendar, depending on what your platform of choice is. Send yourself reminders and things like that. Utilize technology to help enrich your life. Just don't nilly-willy and just be on social media for any reason. Use that technology to benefit your life and to make your life easier. So again, I thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And I hope if you have not had an opportunity that you will download 30 Days, 30 Ways to Self-Improvement with myself, Martina Britt Yelverton. As we continue to walk along this journey, we're going to be on day 19 when you guys wake up on tomorrow. And we're going to just keep it moving, keep it going, doing everything that we have been settled here on earth to do. And I want to make sure that we're doing it to the best of our abilities. So, again, please, of course, social share the community. I have multiple platforms of choice via YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope. So many different, excuse me, platforms of choice in hopes that you will find a way to locate me. Let's see if I can get my mouse to act correctly here. If you will locate me and of course follow, friend, what do they call it, subscribe, like, link up, all these different areas. I am on all these different social medias just because it's good to have a presence somewhere so that you can learn who your target market is, what they need from you, and where their particular station of choice is to see if you're available to reach them there. I am not a guru on all of these social media platforms. No, my focus really is between Facebook and YouTube. I utilize Google to my advantage. I enjoy Twitter and Periscope, and I am just now coming into a kinship with LinkedIn. So on all these social media platforms, just take the time out to find the one that works for you, and even more important, find the one that works for your particular target market and reach them there. Okay, so I'm available online at Martina Britt Yelverton. That will give you basically who I am, why I'm here, why I've done what I've done, and why I do what I do. And I do this so that I can continue to help people. I am a branding specialist, I am a health advocate, and I am a wealth builder. And I look to take these trifecta of, things that I do to figure out different ways that I can help people. And these are my three platforms of choice. So it's getting a little bit late in the hour. Tongue's getting a little bit twisted. This one is running a little bit long, but I did want to make sure that I tried to stay ahead of the game and keep you guys updated. Today was just a crazy, crazy busy day. I mean, just a lot of really great things happened, but I did not want to fall off the wagon and not post the information so that we can continue to stay in touch. So more than likely, I will see you on Friday, not tomorrow, Thursday, which would be today since we're after 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I hope to see you guys on Friday night. If not, I'll double up and get it all done over the weekend. Time chunk, that's what we studied yesterday. So I'll do what I need to do to make sure that we stay along this journey and I stay as best connected with you as possible. I am by no means perfect, as neither are you, and I will do the best that I can to make this journey work for the two of us. So again, to your success, thank you for joining me on this journey. Please, of course, subscribe to my channels, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow or over the weekend. God bless to your success.